Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are looking at your May 2025 Love Insights. Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps below, which will take you to your reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked below. Please remember, that is the only way to book a session with me. So if someone ever reaches out to you to book a session, that is not me. Okay, let's get your cards. Spirit, we are looking at May 2025 Love Insights. Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Pile number 1, you have Tower, and you have the Sunstone. Pile number 2, you have Lily, and you have the Botswana Agate. Pile number 3, you have Dog, and you have the Mahagony Obsidian. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I'll see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the Sunstone, and your card is the Tower. Now, what's interesting about this card is that this is a really beautiful tower card. So there doesn't look to be any destruction or any chaos here. It looks very peaceful. It looks like everything's going very well. So what I see happening for you, your May 2025 Love Insights, is healing after some sort of chaos. Okay, so if you were in a relationship and you had difficulties in that relationship, what I see happening here is working through those difficulties, things calming down, things starting to ease up, coming to a place of understanding, compromise, coming back to center, okay, and coming back to a place of like a loving, nurturing environment. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm seeing, if you recently or in the past, you know, no matter how far away it was in the past, if you went through a breakup, okay, I see you healing from the chaos and the pain from that breakup, and I see you kind of rebuilding yourself, and I see you opening yourself up to love again. Okay, opening yourself up to opportunities to maybe go out and meet someone. Or this could be really anything that happened. Maybe it wasn't a breakup. It could have been, unfortunately, someone may have passed away at some point. You know, so it could be anything like that, but something that was, you know, felt very, very tragic or was tragic. So a breakup or someone passing on, unfortunately. So anything like that could involve some sort of healing, including if you're still in the same relationship. There was a time of healing, and now in May, I'm seeing a time of peace, comfort, and really leaving that chaos behind. And also you have the Sunstone here, so it's like the sun is coming out after some sort of chaos. Okay. What else can you tell us, please, for pile number 1, please? We're looking at May 2025 Love Insights. I'm going to take this one because it did something weird when I was trying to move the card. So let's see. What else can you tell us for pile number 1? Okay. So what do we have here? Oh, see, this explains it. This is why this card wanted to come out. So you have wholeness, okay, the black mulberry. That's exactly what I see with this card. The chaos is over, regardless of what your situation is. The chaos is over. The sun is out. You know, things are in bloom. Things are looking up for you. And then here you have number 33. Okay, if you're interested, this is number 19. This is number 33. Oh my gosh, and you know what? It just hit me. I just realized that number 19 is the Sun card in the traditional tarot decks, and you have the Sunstone. I don't know how I did not see that before. So a lot of synchronicities in this pile so far. So yeah, things coming together. The Sun is coming out, coming back together with your partner, with your loved one, or feeling whole within yourself and feeling like you're ready to go back out into the world and start dating again. You know, so it's either that or you and your partner are coming back into a feeling of wholeness within your relationship. And then we have duality, wow, with banana. So with duality, I feel like things are coming together. Okay, things are coming together in your relationship, or if you're single and you're ready to start dating again, I feel like you might meet someone that you really connect with. Someone that's similar to you, someone where you feel comfortable being around them. I get a sense that it's someone who's nurturing, someone who's very caring, and someone that you would really get along so well with, like a lot of similar interests. And then look at what we have here if you're already in this relationship, right? Sense of wholeness, duality, being on the same page again, connecting, healing, okay? So yeah, a lot of positive things coming up for you. What else can you tell us for pile number 1, please, for May 2025 Love Insights? Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Okay, so immediately what I got from this, first of all, number 19 and then number 20. So there's definitely a progression going on here, right? And what I'm seeing with this and that are true is that the chaos is over, right? That doesn't mean that you're not still healing, regardless of what your situation is, okay? So you can still be working on your healing, whether you're single and healing from a past situation, or if you're in a relationship and healing from something that happened within that relationship, okay? So regardless of the situation, okay, you can still be working on healing and working on moving forward while you're moving forward, okay? Because you've gotten through the worst of the chaos here. So yeah, there's progression forward. You might still be dealing with a few residual circumstances or pain, emotions, whatever, from something from the past that happened over here, okay, before we get to this kind of restructured Tower card here. So just keep that in mind. And then we have Panther Spirit and Reclaim Your Power with number 44. So look at the numbers that you have here. You have number 33, number 44, 19, 20. A lot of synchronicities happening here. And what I'm seeing with Reclaim Your Power is exactly that. Okay, we saw that with the Tower card here. So you've reclaimed your power. You put yourself back together. So for those of you who don't know, the Tower card in the traditional tarot decks is typically, it'll have a tower, and the top is coming off. There's a lot of chaos. There's lightning. There's a storm going on. A lot of destruction, something unexpected happening, right? All of these things that causes a lot of chaos and really feeling very uncomfortable with the situation. Okay, so for those of you that don't know. So compare that to this, right? So what we're seeing here with Reclaim Your Power is exactly that. You've put things back together. You've reclaimed your power. You're on your path forward. You're healing, okay, in this process of healing, but to the point where you're ready to move on, okay? You're ready to move forward. Maybe a better word is you're ready to move forward. Regardless of what your situation is, okay? So yeah, in May, you're reclaiming your power, you're putting yourself back out there, or you're even ready to put yourself back out there if you're already in a relationship with someone, okay? If something went a little bit, what's the word? You know, if you had problems, you're ready to move on from those problems. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? We're looking at their May 2025 love insights, please. This card. These two need to come out first. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles. Wow. So I feel like you did a lot of healing. I feel up to this point, you've done a lot of healing, a lot of emotional healing, cleansing, exactly what we talked about, healing the chaos. And this is you now. This really truly represents your energy. And I feel like there's a sense of, see, look at this card. Do you see how this represents everything I've been talking about? So I feel like this person has been doing a lot of healing in the water. Okay. And see all the pentacles up here. It's been a very successful, peaceful, rejuvenating time. Now look at the steps here and how this person seems to be approaching, getting ready to get out of the water and take these steps and move forward. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm seeing is happening for you in May. Some kind of movement forward, whether it's in your single life, you know, looking for someone new, or in the relationship and kind of repairing that. Yeah, exactly. Look, now we have the Hermit card, which is also number 9. So number 9 and number 9. Interesting. More synchronicities lining up for you. So with the Hermit card, this is showing me that you spent some time to yourself, or you spent time contemplating things. Okay, so let's say that you're in a relationship, you had some difficulties. What I'm seeing here is taking a time out. Even if you're living with this person, if you're still seeing this person, I still see you taking at least a mental break, okay? From this person, you're contemplating things, you're trying to figure out if you want to stay here, if you want to move forward, right? All of those things. And then if you're single and you went through something really traumatic, it's basically that same thing. You took some time to yourself, okay, which we see here, no matter what the situation, we see that here. But now you have clarity, you have healing, and you're ready to move forward. So number 9 indicates that you're about to step into a new phase, okay? The King of Wands, very powerful energy. Very powerful energy coming out of the Hermit. So this was much needed time to yourself. This was absolutely needed, okay? On multiple levels, on a physical level, because I feel like whatever was going on, there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress that caused, or that could have caused, actual physical ailments. Okay, it could be not sleeping well, upset stomach, you know, catching a cold or virus, or, you know, anything like that that might have knocked you out for a few days. So yeah, there's a tremendous amount of healing on a physical, emotional level, but I'm also getting a spiritual level. And I feel like coming out of this, you are, again, you're reclaiming your power, okay? And there's a sense of caution here, but there's also a sense of knowing your own personal power, knowing your own personal strength, knowing what you want, knowing that choosing to move forward is your own choice. Okay, this is your choice. You're making this choice, and you feel very comfortable with this choice at this particular moment to move forward, either in your single life, looking, you know, to see if you could meet someone new, or moving forward in your current relationship and accepting that you know what, some things happened. It was very uncomfortable. It wasn't the best time in our relationship, but we've repaired that, and I'm ready to move forward and look toward the future and, you know, kind of reclaim that passion that we once had for each other. The King of Swords. Wow. The King of Wands and the King of Swords. There's definitely a lot of communication going on here. And again, this is powerful. Reclaiming your power. So what I see happening here is the reason why here you're not afraid to take a risk. You're not afraid to put yourself back out there. Okay. And you know how they say there's, what is that saying? More fish in the sea, right? If you break up with someone and someone tries to comfort you and says, oh, there's more fish in the sea, or, you know, whatever. Look here how there's like sharks out here. So that's why I was saying that there may be some sort of risk with you moving forward. So there could be a risk if you're single going out there, because there may be some very gentle fish in the sea, but there could also be sharks, right? So you just have to, you know, use your discernment. And, you know, when you first meet people, really try to filter out the ones that are not worth your time, right? And so I see you doing that here. I see you being very particular about where you spend your time and your energy. And the same thing for if you've already been in a relationship and you had some difficulties, what I see happening here, yeah, there could be some sort of danger moving forward instead of ending the relationship because, well, it might not work out, but it might, okay? I'm saying that's like what you're thinking. And so you're taking that risk, you're moving forward. But while you're doing that, this and that are true, right? You see it here? So while you're doing that, you're still open to staying in the relationship or to finding this new relationship if you're single, but you are pretty certain about communicating and saying this, this, and this, and not holding back, okay? So do you see how this and that are true and reclaiming your power are working here with these, especially these two king cards, right? Not being afraid to speak your truth anymore. And maybe you weren't afraid to speak it before, but I feel with the chaos that happened right before this particular Tower card, you may have lost some of your power. Okay, then we have the Three of Wands. With the Three of Wands, what I'm seeing here is, this is taking me back to the Hermit card and a bit of the Nine of Pentacles, where you put in energy, you put in effort to get clarity on a situation, to reclaim your power, to move forward through something, and you've taken steps forward, no matter what your situation is. And you're ready to see the results from what you did here in the Hermit card. Okay, I'm really getting a sense of getting some sort of clarity on what direction you want to go forward with the Hermit card. Okay, and then here you've made that decision to move forward with great confidence, and you're saying, okay, let's see what happens when I move forward. Then we have the Five of Cups. Oh yeah, this is a really good card. This really kind of signifies what I've been saying here. So this shows a little bit of the chaos that happened before the Tower card here. So we have the Three Cups here that are overturned, but there's Two Cups back here, which I feel represents your current relationship or moving forward to find someone for a new relationship. And look at the light back here. So with the seal here and this person hugging the seal, what I feel is there's a sense of this and that are true. So there's a sense of still holding on to the hurt and the pain, regardless of what your situation is. But with the other cards that we have in your reading here, you're moving forward, still remembering this pain, whatever happened, but you are willing to take a chance, okay, this King of Wands, even though there's sharks here, there's a little bit of danger in moving forward. You're willing to take that chance. You're willing to reconnect with someone or develop a new connection with someone. Okay, so you have hope with this lighthouse here. You have hope that something can be fixed and repaired, or you have hope that you can find someone new that you will connect with after you've repaired yourself, okay? The Ten of Wands, yeah, so this makes so much sense. So if you're single, you had this chaos, you worked on yourself, you decided, okay, let's move forward. I feel like you're coming to a point in your life where you don't want to do things on your own anymore. You want someone to be there, someone to share your life with, someone to, you know, help you out during difficult times, and you want to be there for someone else, this kind of duality that we see here, right? So it's like, okay, I've worked on myself, I've healed, and life just seems like it would be so much more fun if I had someone to share it with. And then if you're already in a relationship, I feel what's happening here is you don't want to hold this burden anymore from what happened right before this particular Tower card. You don't want to hold on to that chaos, that destruction. You don't want to hold on to the weight of that situation. And that's exactly why we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card, because you're ready to release that, okay? Yeah, here we have the Death card. So whatever you are holding on to here with the Ten of Wands, you're ready to release it. You're ready for transformation. You're ready for a new phase. You're ready for, so if you're single, you've become whole, okay? And so you no longer need to be by yourself. You've transitioned from this darkness that happened here, and you're healing, you're feeling better, okay? So there's movement forward. And there's also movement away from difficulties in a current relationship. There's, I feel also with duality that there is or there will be in May a reconciliation, but a duality where both of you are on the same page, okay? It's not like one of you is in it 100% and the other one is in it 70%. No, I feel like you're both on the same page, okay? So if you have any, if you're in a current relationship and you've had difficulties or something like that, and you're wondering, is this other person really going to put in the effort that I'm putting in? Yes, they will. The Star card. Yeah, absolutely. So this makes so much sense in that you're moving forward. Okay, there is a great sense of not wanting to focus on the darkness anymore. I mean, look at this, the Death card and the Star card. I mean, can you get any more opposite than that? But what this is showing with the Death card is that something's coming to an end. Just like I told you with the Hermit card, this situation of trying to figure things out is coming to an end. There's clarity and moving forward with great confidence. So what I feel happening with the Star card is that if you are single, I feel that you're putting out into the universe what you want to meet in a partner, or what type of quality characteristics that you would like to see in a partner. And I feel like you're really starting to manifest meeting this person. And if you're already in this relationship, I feel what's happening is that you have great hope for this relationship. I mean, I feel no matter whatever your situation is, you have great hope for your future. But yeah, I feel like there's movement toward this hope of having someone in your life, or this hope of reconnecting with a current person in your life. And I feel that this is a very good time for this to happen. It's like, I feel with, all the stars, and obviously this is the Star card, but I feel like literally the stars are kind of aligning. There's understanding and better communication. All of those things are kind of aligning, and I feel like you're rediscovering your passion for each other in May. Here we have the Ten of Cups. I love this for you. What did I just say? You're rediscovering your passion for each other, right? That's what we have here. The Ten of Cups is this abundance of happiness, this sense of completeness, wholeness, everything flowing so well, a sense of gratitude, a sense of celebration here. And I even, like, it looks like maybe this person is purchasing something here. So there could be like an exchange of something, like a gift or like a peace offering or something like that could be happening here. Okay, so that's if you're in a relationship. Now, if you're single, what I see happening here is that you could absolutely be meeting someone in May that you enjoy spending time with, someone that kind of makes your heart sing, gives you the butterflies, someone that you enjoy spending time with, someone you want to spend more time with. And I feel like this is happening because the King of Swords and the Star card. So I feel like, do you see these two cards? Let me get these out here for you so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, do you see how it's very similar? So I feel like with the King of Swords, if you're single, you're saying, you know what, this is exactly what I want. I feel like you're speaking it out into the universe. And then the Star card, you're doing exactly that same thing where you're manifesting. And through this manifestation, through knowing that this, wonderful person is on their way into your life, that's how you get to the Ten of Cups here. So yeah, I feel like regardless of your situation, whether you're single or healing a current relationship, I feel like there's going to be some really, really good, positive, fun times in May for you. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, going forward with passion, finding someone that you're attracted to, someone who's attracted to you, having fun with them, just enjoying your time with someone, or reconnecting, finding that spark again in your current relationship, maybe going out on a date. Maybe you haven't done that for a while. So, whatever it is for you to find that spark and that romance. So I feel like that's another thing that's happening. I feel some fun things coming up for you, like maybe some events. It could be, I'm hearing music, a concert, going to like some kind of fun bar, whether it's, more elegant or something funky, it just seems like it's fun for whatever you think is fun, right? I'm just seeing the two of you, reconnecting and enjoying time together. Okay. Yeah, here we have the Eight of Swords. This makes a lot of sense, especially with its placement here. So there was a time when you felt stuck, okay? It was right before we get to this Tower card. You felt very stuck. You felt like there wasn't a way out of this situation, but the thing is that you really weren't stuck. What needed to happen is you needed to change your perspective, okay? Instead of looking at these three cups that are overturned, you needed to look at what is left over, which takes us to the Hermit card, which is exactly what you did. And so in May, you're becoming unstuck because you're shifting your focus, you're looking at things differently, you're healing, you're communicating to either your partner or the universe, communicating exactly what you want to see moving forward, right? You've reclaimed your power. You may not be 100% healed from this past chaotic situation, but that's okay. You're realizing that that's okay. You can be whole while, you can be whole, but you still have this 10% of healing left to do or 5% of healing left to do. And that is okay. Does that make sense? So that's exactly what I see happening for you. There's actually a lot going on here. A lot of shifts happening. Very, very positive shifts happening. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Botswana Agate and you have the Lily card. What I feel is happening for you, for your love insights for May 2025, is a sense of unfolding in a very positive way. It's like this beautiful unfolding of a romance or a relationship, understanding each other, feeling very comfortable with each other. There's also a sense of growth. Okay, there's a sense of growth. So it's almost like reaching an understanding or kind of growing into the next phase of your relationship. So I feel like things are progressing forward for you in May. This could even indicate that you've met someone who seems to be pretty special. Things are unfolding in a great way, moving forward, progressing, right? I'm getting like a sense of serenity, a sense of peace, a lot of comfort, nurturing, caring, all of those really positive elements is what I'm feeling from this card. Let's see what else we can find out for you. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? We're looking at May 2025 insights. What is this card? Vitality. Yeah, I definitely see this in your first card with Lily, because how this card, the lily looks so healthy and happy, and just the energy that I'm getting from this, there's a lot of happiness, and I feel like that is feeding your relationship. It's helping you grow. And see the snake here? It seems like maybe you outgrew where you were in the relationship before, and you've kind of gone into that next phase of your relationship, like I saw with the lily. There's something about unfolding, like a path unfolding, shifting into the next level of this connection. So this could be a deepening of your emotional connection, a deepening of your spiritual connection together. Maybe some of you are moving in together in May. Maybe some of you are getting married in May. Okay. Whatever it is, there's so much strength, so much like passion for each other, and it just seems very, very healthy to me. Very healthy. Okay, this card is grabbing my attention. Protection. That's so interesting, because I felt a sense of protection with this card too, because it's so peaceful. It's so like harmonious. Okay. So yeah, you have protection. So you have onion and protection here, and this one's fig. I don't think I mentioned that. So there seems to be, oh, I see what it is with protection in the onion. Oh, and look at how this looks very similar to the fig. Oh, okay. I am totally seeing what's happening here now. Okay. I feel like you're deepening your connection with someone. I feel like you're very similar, but you have differences, right? And I feel like as you peel back the layers of each other, what you're discovering is that it's deepening this connection between you, okay? And some of you may have been a little bit hesitant, either you or this other person may have been a little bit hesitant to like reveal your true self, to reveal your, your quirks and your uniqueness and all of that, right? But what I'm seeing here is that when each of you do that, it just deepens this admiration that you have for each other. It's like, I'm getting like, oh, I didn't know that about you, but that makes me love you even more. Or you see someone, do this sorry, I can't talk, this random act of kindness that you never saw from them before, or maybe it's a new relationship and you see this random act of kindness in the very beginning and you're like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing, right? So it could be something like that. It's just seeing other sides of each other. Like, you know, here with the onion, you know, the layer is gone here. And, you know, obviously with the onion, we're always peeling the layers, right? And then here you see the inside of the fig. So do you see what's happening here? You're starting to really, really find out more like the deeper things about each other, and really loving that and feeling even safer and more loving than you were prior to this point. What else can you tell us for pile number 2? Embrace the in-between with flamingo spirit. Interesting. So what I think is happening here, what spirit is showing me, is that like there is an in-between. If you look at this onion here, how the protective coating is off of half of this one, right? So it's like, and then here you can see this part, this side of the inside, but you haven't seen everything yet, right? And so it's like embracing not knowing everything yet, but loving what you're seeing so far. And even if you've been with someone for a while, there's something going on here where your connection is deepening, you're getting to know different sides of this person, and they're getting to know different sides of you. And it's really just embracing and being kind of like in the now, right? Just loving where you are in this connection right now, and knowing that you're moving forward and looking forward to that, but also just enjoying the time for what it is right now. And it just seems so peaceful and relaxed. Like nobody's trying to rush into anything. No one's feeling obligated. It's just flowing, okay? Then we have frog spirit and clear out the clutter. Interesting. So clear out the clutter. And what do we have here? We're peeling back the layers, okay? We're cutting something in half so that we can see the inside. We can see their true nature. So this could have been something that happened where you can see someone's true spirit. You can see, you know, how they react in crisis, or you can see how they react when they don't have to be kind to someone, but they are, right? So it's like clearing out the clutter. You're starting to see the true nature of someone, and it's a good thing. You know, sometimes when you see that true nature of someone, it's not a good thing, right? But here it's a good thing. And with frog spirit, you're going to want to leap forward with this person, okay? You're going to definitely want to continue being around this person based on something that you're seeing or feeling in May. Let's look at your tarot cards now. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please, for their May 2025 love insights? The 8 of Swords. So you felt stuck for a while. And remember how I told you with your Lily card here, there's an unfolding that's happening, okay? And then you have clear out the clutter. So it makes so much sense. It's not like you couldn't move forward, but it's like you couldn't see something. You couldn't feel something. There was something kind of in the way. And so I feel like in May, whatever that was is no longer in the way, and you're moving forward. Something has left, right? With clear out the clutter, something has left, kind of like we see here. This protective coating that we have here, the outer shell of the onion is not here, not coating, but outer shell, sorry. It's not here, right? Because we're clearing the clutter. We're getting rid of something. We're peeling back those layers and moving forward. This could be that perhaps you had a connection with someone, but one or both of you had your walls up, okay? So if that's the case, I see those walls coming down, and that's, clearing out the clutter. And then you're enjoying this time of getting to know each other on this deeper level. The High Priestess, yeah, this makes so much sense, because with the High Priestess, this can mean that a piece of information was missing, or you're finding that piece of information. You're figuring things out. You have some sort of enlightenment here, okay? Look at all of these butterflies here. And if you can see down here, this High Priestess is actually in the process of walking. So this is like mid-step, okay? And this is exactly what I've been saying. This really is painting a literal picture of what I said earlier about finding something out about this person that's very positive, that really kind of pulls at your heartstrings, and you say, you know what, that is someone I want to be with. What I just witnessed that person do or say, or how they reacted in a crisis, is exactly someone that I want to be with. Okay, so it's something like that that's happening. You're finding out something about this person that almost kind of just melts your heart, okay? And it just like lights up your life. Like, do you see all of the light here? Whatever this is that you're finding out about this person is making you feel, like I said earlier, I think I said that, about like having butterflies, feeling like you're on cloud 9 almost. So very, very positive. Something's happening here in May. Oh, look, now you have the Page of Cups. Yeah. So with the Page of Cups, wow, your cards are just lining up so like precisely. The Page of Cups. This can also be indicating that you're finding something out, okay? Getting a piece of information that was missing, okay, that we saw here, that was probably holding you back here, and then evaluating that. But as you evaluate that, because I can tell you, this is something where it's like, wow, I love that about this person. That is so attractive to me. Or like, wow, nobody did that for me before. That is like, that really touched my heart. Or maybe someone, does something for one of your loved ones, or, vice versa. And whatever it is, there's something deepening this connection between the two of you. And yes, there is a sense of evaluation, especially look at how these two people are looking at something, right? But it's very quick. It happens almost instantly, where you say, oh, I love that, and I don't want to be apart from this person. Like, I need to explore more about this person. I really want to know more, want to feel more of their energy. I want to learn more, and all of these things. So it's definitely a really great emotional time for you, in a very, very positive way. Yeah, I mean, your cards just keep, just lining up here with exactly everything I've been saying. So the World card kind of is like the in-between here. So again, look at how this person is looking at this. I'm telling you, there is something that happens that really makes you say, oh, wow, I could count on this person, or that's someone that I want, I trust this person, or I want, this person has my back, right? I want this person in my life. There's something like that. And so clearing out the clutter could also mean, maybe I touched on this earlier, but maybe you had your walls up, or this other person had their walls up. And then something happened which kind of opened your eyes or opened their eyes, right? Because here this person can't see anything, but something that really made you feel safe, comfortable, whatever it is. And so what I see happening here is kind of coming out. Look at how dark it is back here. And she has her leg back in here, the one in back. This one's coming out, and this one's about to come out. So it's coming out of a time of possibly having walls up or being unsure where this relationship was going or where you wanted it to go. And it's coming out of that place, stepping into a new point in this connection, a new point in this relationship, just like with the snake, leaving something behind that no longer needs to be here, right? Clearing out that clutter and feeling very strong about moving forward. Oh, I mean, literally every card I turned over so far it's like what I just said right before I turned it over. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about moving forward. Okay, so if you or this other person had walls up, those are absolutely coming down in May. There's movement forward. There's a sense of something clicks between one or both of you where you feel safe, you feel protected, you feel like, oh, this is the one. I want to move forward with this person, but not just move forward. This is working on the relationship. This is being together. This is, working hard at your relationship, in your relationship, supporting each other, loving each other, being very, very grounded with each other. There's a lot of growth here. There's definitely wanting to move forward and see like where this goes, where this connection leads you. Yep. The Judgment card. So the Judgment card, I'm really getting a sense of clearing out the clutter. Okay. And I'm telling you, there is something that happens. Okay. Because the Judgment card is kind of like, all of a sudden you see the sign. Okay, it was always there, but now it's like blaring at you. You're seeing it clear as day. And this is exactly what I've been seeing happening. There's something that clicks within this connection, something that solidifies your connection, something where the both of you say, I can't live without you, or I don't want to live without you. Let's move forward. Let's lock this down, if you will. Let's make a commitment to each other that we want to move forward. But something triggered this in a positive way. Okay, something made you say, wow, the way that person handled that situation is someone I want to be with, or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really, because there's so many possibilities. I mean, it really depends on what this means to you, okay? I mean, it could be anything as significant as you see someone put their grocery cart back, because that, I'm not kidding, that I have seen that be a deal breaker for people when someone else doesn't put the grocery cart back because it's so annoying to them. So it could be something which may seem very insignificant to some people, but something that's very important to other people. Or it could be something just huge where you saw this person step up and do something that really helped you out at a point in your life when you really needed it. Okay, so there's this huge range of possibilities here for whoever's watching this, but the main thing is seeing something, feeling something, and it triggers this positive growth between the two of you. Here we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, look at how this is lined up with the Eight of Swords. So the first thing that came to my mind with this Three of Swords is that some of you really had walls up because of a past relationship. Okay, a past relationship may have really, really hurt you. It could have really torn your heart apart. And you may have felt like, I just can't move forward. I don't know if I can trust anyone again. But at the same time, you were really feeling a connection with this person, or vice versa, right? And thinking like, well, I don't know what to do. I feel kind of stuck. I feel like I can't move forward, but I can't move away either, right? And so this, I feel, is what's coming undone. So it's a positive undoing. It's a positive clearing out the clutter. Because what's happening is one or both of you are realizing that you're protected, okay? And then there seems to be this shift, okay, with the Judgment card. The Page of Wands, yeah. And so it's there. This shift is happening with the Judgment card. There's a realization, I feel, of, okay, well, this isn't working. We can't stay here forever, so we need to do something. And so I feel what's happening with the High Priestess is kind of like the Judgment card in this particular reading, where these two cards are showing me this moment of realization, of seeing something, hearing something, feeling something from this other person, or they're doing that with you, right? Where they say, okay, now I get it. Now I see the light. This is the person I want to be with. Okay, so it's either you doing this or the other person saying this to you. And so instead of feeling stuck, like, oh yeah, I'm not sure I have my walls up, or, you know, whatever the problem was, now they're feeling very confident in moving forward, feeling very confident in embracing this passion between the two of you, and saying, you know, let's just go for it. Let's just see where this takes us. And really allowing those walls or those restrictions to come down. The King of Cups, absolutely. And after those walls come down, when there's a feeling of, let's just see where this goes, let's just go for it, there's so much peace, so much growth that I feel happens in May. It's like literally going from the Page of Cups, where there's the discovery of this particular thing, right, that we've been talking about, the High Priestess and the Judgment card, and then growing from the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and coming to the King of Cups, all in the month of May. Okay, because you have the Page of Cups here and the King of Cups here. So in between, right, in between the 1st of May and the last day of May, I can't remember if May is 30 or 31 days, but there's tremendous growth within that time. And look at this little dolphin here flying through the air because he's so happy. Okay, I love that. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Now, look at this. This is interesting, isn't it? So you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and then you have the King of Pentacles here. So what's happening here in May? Okay, what's happening is there's some sort of commitment, whether it's verbalized or whether it's just felt between the two of you, okay? There's a commitment, and there's all this emotional growth, and there is movement forward. There's movement forward in the sense of building a foundation together, working on the relationship, working on just the two of you together, building that foundation, starting to really see a future, and really getting ideas like formulated, laying a foundation for what that future looks like. So for some of you, this is going to be direct, saying, okay, I don't want to live without you. Let's move in together. Let's get married. Let's have children, right? And so it's like, we're going to do this, this, and this. For others of you, I'm getting a sense of kind of, I don't want to say shyness, but a sense of not being so direct and moving through those phases without actually stating it outright. But you can both feel that things are changing. You're going with the flow. And all of a sudden, by the end of May, you realize, like, wow, look at all the progress we made. Like, I didn't realize we had, really solidified our connection that much. But now that I look back, I'm feeling like we really have something here. Okay. The Moon card. Things are making sense. Things that you could not see before are coming to light. Okay. Things are coming together. We have the castle here and the castle here. Okay. Things are coming together. There's like a connection meeting in the middle. Look at this tree kind of as like a bridge here. So I'm telling you, there's something that happens that connects the two of you. I just heard this could be something, like written in your soul contract together, something that is like a defining moment in your relationship, in your connection, where, like, let's say you had the soul contract with each other before you came into this life and you said, okay, we're going to meet, and then it might be a little like not so solid at first, but then something's going to happen that's going to link us together, and then it's going to be like this unbreakable bond. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here with the Moon card. So clearing out the clutter, right? Do you see that here? So with the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Moon card, it's like there's a sense of healing this. There's a sense of this making sense. So almost like you want to kind of separate these two, right, from the rest of the cards a little bit, okay, is what I'm seeing. Something's coming to light, okay? And this kind of really becomes something of the past, okay? And so the Moon and the High Priestess, you see something that you didn't see, something that you didn't know, something that you didn't feel before is becoming very apparent in May, and it's something very, very positive. It's kind of like you're seeing someone like stand up, someone do something that you didn't expect, or something like that. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Look how pretty this card is. Isn't that pretty? So with the Nine of Wands, what this is telling me, this makes so much sense. What this is telling me is that the High Priestess, the Moon, that was the only thing standing in your way of having this beautiful connection, okay? There was okay, so you have protection here, and there is a sense of protection with the Nine of Wands. So again, could have had walls up. You could have been feeling like I don't want somebody to see my 100% of my personality. Like I'm afraid to show my 100% true self, or, whatever it was. Or feeling like your relationship was kind of caught on something and you couldn't move forward, like something was holding you back a little bit, right? And so this Nine of Wands is showing that thing that is discovered in May so that you can then move forward. Because the Nine of Wands is like you're almost there. It's like you're so close you can almost touch it, right? And then look at all of these cards that you have showing that there's movement from this point. Okay, so you have the World card, you have the Judgment card, you have the Knight of Pentacles, okay, the Page of Cups when you realize and you see this thing. So Yeah, there's a lot of movement forward within this relationship throughout May. So I wish you so much luck. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Mahagony Obsidian, and your card is Dog. So I feel like in May, what's happening here is you could be meeting someone who's very loyal to you or will be loyal to you, someone you're going to have a lot of fun with. I feel like this is someone who's going to bring a transformation into your life. So there's a sense of loyalty, fun, happiness, finding someone that you absolutely adore, who absolutely adores you. I feel like there's a sense of growth. There's also a sense of healing on some level for you in May. So this could also be reconnecting with someone. Yeah, it could be reconnecting with someone as well. But whatever it is, I also feel like you could be transforming a friendship into a relationship, some of you in May. There seems to be growth, understanding, finding someone who's loyal to you, finding someone who loves you for who you are, like every aspect of yourself, right? And you doing the same, like towards someone else. There is a very, very, very strong bond that I feel is being formed in May. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? We're looking at May 2025 love insights. We have vitality. So with vitality, what I'm seeing here is getting to know someone. I think this was this in pile 2, I think? Getting to know someone, getting to know someone's heart, getting to know like the inside of someone's brain, like just kind of in a positive way, like dissecting someone and seeing how they work, seeing what makes them tick, seeing like all of the inner workings of this person. But this isn't like a very positive way. This isn't in like a negative way. It's like, oh, I want to get to know more about you. I want to know everything about you. I want to know your hopes and your dreams and what annoys you and all of these things. And so I feel like it's really, there's like, I keep seeing this period of growth, okay? This period of possible transformation with the snake here. And also there's 2 butterflies here. So there's a sense of learning more about each other and kind of moving forward with someone in a relationship. So like I said, this could be for some of you a friendship that's turning into a romance. That's definitely possible. But I feel like either way, you know, no matter what your situation is, there's definitely this sense of seeing someone for who they really are and being happy with what you see, and kind of seeing like the sweeter side of someone, a kindness about them, a loyalty, something like that. Like you're really seeing a really, really positive aspect of somebody in May and wanting to move forward. Here we have healing. This is an interesting card here. So I feel like this could be, okay, there's a couple different things going on here. So if you're already in a relationship, I feel like your relationship is becoming stronger. I feel like there may have been some kind of difficulty that happened in the past, or maybe recently even, that you're working through. You've healed, you're becoming stronger, you're moving past that, and you're even more committed to each other now than you were before, okay? With healing, what I'm also seeing is that, or another thing I'm seeing is that if you're single and you meet someone, you're meeting someone who's loyal, someone who's caring, someone who you possibly thought didn't exist for some of you. This person might seem like they're too good to be true, okay? But they're not in this situation, okay? They're going to show you their true colors, and this is who they are, okay? And so I feel like you're strengthening this bond with this person throughout May, and you're also healing a part of yourself that didn't think this was possible. Okay, so I feel with this flower, like love is blooming. Whether you're in a current relationship, love may be re-blooming, or if this is a new relationship, you know, kind of like the sparks are flying no matter what your situation is. Okay, what else can you tell us? Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Absolutely, and it's number 22. This is what I was talking about. This person is showing their true colors, okay? And this is their true colors. The dog, you know, dogs are loyal, they're adorable, they're perfect little beings, right? And I feel like that's what you're going to see with this person, regardless of what your situation is. If this is a new relationship, Spirit is saying, you can trust what this person is showing you. You can trust that this person is who they say they are. And if you've gone through healing in your relationship, you can also trust that this person is this, okay? Maybe they had to work a little bit to get here. Maybe you had some difficulties. Maybe they didn't look so cute for a while. Okay, maybe for a while you wondered if this connection was going to last. But what I'm seeing with vitality is that you're working through any difficulties. And so with illusion, you may be worried that maybe this person isn't 100% committed to fixing these problems, to healing whatever was wrong. But Spirit says, this is the truth. Your illusion is not the truth. This is the truth. And it's okay to move forward. Okay, that is way too many cards. So let me put those back. Or maybe, okay, let's just do that. Okay, what else could you tell us for pile number 3? Okay, here we go. And here's 2. So those were probably 2 that were in the pile that fell. There must have been like 6 or 7 cards there. Okay. So we have Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Absolutely. And look, there's like musical notes coming out here. So yeah, love is all around, whether you're in a current relationship with this person or this is a new relationship, like you're really, really feeling the love. There's a lot of love between the two of you. There's healing. Okay, I feel healing's definitely happening whether you're in a new relationship or a current relationship. There's healing in that current relationship, or there's healing of your soul. Okay, because I feel like you found someone you didn't think exists. Okay, I really feel like that's something that's happening here. If this is a new relationship, you're like, wow, how could I find someone who's exactly what I've been looking for? Okay, that's what I feel like you might be saying that, like you might be pinching yourself saying, wow, I'm just so, so grateful, so happy. I just can't believe this. Then we have Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. So with embrace the in-between and Flamingo Spirit, what I'm getting here is a flowing of energy, like this free flowing of energy. I'm getting a sense of just kind of, swimming through the water leisurely, enjoying your time together, not in a hurry, just enjoying the easy pace that things are going, just enjoying the moment, enjoying the love, okay? And so I feel that Spirit is really saying here that no matter what your situation is with Truth Transcends Illusion, go with the flow. Don't try to fight this, okay? Love is all around you. You are protected, okay? This is a very protected relationship, so allow it to flow. Allow it to change you. Allow this person in, okay? And I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised with what happens with this connection. Okay, that's what Spirit is showing me. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? We have the Lovers card. Look at that, your very first tarot card. Look at how happy this couple is. I love this card in this particular deck. Oh wow, and then there's an egg on the bottom. Okay, so love is blossoming for you. That's what I'm seeing here. It's also very protected. You two were brought together for a particular reason. Now, some of you were brought together because you're going to be together for the rest of your lives. You're going to have children, and you're basically going to live happily ever after. Okay, others of you may not want children, right? But there's something that brought you together. There's something beyond just a normal relationship. There's something very significant about this connection. I feel like there's something that it's a very, regardless of the situation, this is a very, very deep soul connection that you're having with this person, or that you will have with this person. It's like very, very, very deep connection. Then we have defeat and the 5 of Swords. So I feel that something had to be overcome in order to get to this point. That's why this is right below the healing card. You see that? But it's also connected to vitality. Okay, so something had to be overcome. What had to be overcome here? For some of you in a current relationship here, you had to overcome a difficulty that you had in this relationship, and you had to come to a point of saying, you know what, let's call a truce. We had some problems in the past, but that was in the past. Let's move forward. And by doing that, you're really seeing a deepening in this connection, okay, especially with vitality. For others of you, you may have been really, really, really hurt in the past and didn't feel like it was possible to find this kind of love, to find someone who's loyal, who's committed, who loves you for who you are, okay? And so it's what I'm seeing happening is overcoming this, walking away from this, kind of leaving a thought that you had about someone, the relationship, or like a past relationship, leaving that where it needs to be, which is in the past, right? And choosing to move forward, choosing to think about things differently and understand that this person is not like this person in the past, or that something that happened in your current relationship that maybe happened that was very negative in your relationship, but that you can heal from that and that you can move on from that. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else we have. The High Priestess. Such an interesting High Priestess. There's a lot of power here. There's healing as well. There's also listening to your intuition. Okay, truth transcends illusion. So what does that mean? Right? With the High Priestess, you need to listen to your intuition. Your intuition will help guide you. Because with the moon, sometimes the moon can point to illusion. So truth, which is your intuition, is going to help guide you. So let's say you just meet someone and you're saying, oh my gosh, this person seems perfect. What's wrong? When is the other shoe going to drop? Like, there has to be something wrong, because this person can't be perfect like I see them in my, like I must be looking at this with rose-colored glasses. Well, not necessarily, okay? And I'm not saying that there won't be things that annoy you about this person. Of course, that's probably, something's going to annoy you maybe. But, overall, the general picture, this person seems perfect. Don't let your ego come in and try to ruin that for you because you had a bad experience in the past, okay? Spirit is saying with the High Priestess that this person is going to show their true colors, and this is their true colors, okay? So don't be afraid to move forward. Even if this is a current relationship, let's say this person, you know, says, okay, we had difficulties, but let's move on from that. Let's leave that in the past and let's move forward. You can trust that this person is 100% dedicated to moving forward and to making this work with you. All right, we have the Four of Swords and truce. Isn't this the exact word that I used here with Five of Swords, calling a truce? I'm pretty sure it was. So yeah, saying, okay, that's it. I give up, I give in, and I'm not going to have my guard up any longer. I'm going to embrace the in-between. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the moment, enjoy the love, and see where this takes us. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Thinking about things differently, having more of a leisurely pace or idea about where this relationship is headed. So, you know, instead, also not trying to find faults in someone that doesn't have, you know, like what you're looking for, almost trying to self-sabotage because you had, for some of you, a bad experience in the past. And so this is your new experience and you're looking and looking and looking for something that's not there, okay? With the High Priestess, it's like, well, it's not there. And what you're seeing is what you have, okay? And so there's a sense of relaxing, like, just taking a time out and letting go of trying to find something negative in a really, really wonderful situation. Here we have the Empress card, and I think I said some of you are going to have a child with this person. And here we see it again. Okay, so definitely some of you in May will be meeting the person you're going to have children with. Some of you will already know this person and will be literally conceiving or giving birth to a child in May. So that's definitely possible for some of you. The other thing that I'm seeing happening with the Empress card is a deepening of the bond that you have together, feeling more comfortable together, working through any problems or issues that you had in the relationship or personally, you know, trying to let go of the past, something that hurt you, so that you can enjoy this connection with this person. So some of you may also be moving in together or getting a new home together, like making your home like the perfect home for both of you, really celebrating that love in your home. There's definitely some kind of transformation that I feel is happening in May for you, with all the butterflies here and then the two butterflies here. So that could definitely be merging your two homes together. But there's a lot of safety, there's a lot of protection, there's I just keep seeing like this connection is so safe for you and so protected. Yeah, so here we have the interference and the Eight of Swords. So what Spirit says here is, hold on, I just told you that it's safe and it's protected. So what are you doing here feeling stuck? That's literally what Spirit just told me. So some of you may still be looking for a problem or trying to, like, being on edge, like, oh, this is going so good, but like, when is the interference going to happen? Okay. Spirit says that this is just your ego. This is just from past experiences, whether this is a new relationship or a current relationship. This is all in your mind. Okay. This is not really going to happen in this particular situation. So you can go ahead and stop thinking like this, is what Spirit says. So it might be a little bit of a process for you or the other person to fully let go of these thoughts, like, when is something bad going to happen? Or, you know, something like that. So it might be a process. So if this isn't you, if this is the other person, have patience, because we do have healing here. So it's going to happen. It just might take a little bit of time for this person or for yourself to fully feel 100% safe. And here we have the Star card, and this is exactly why I said what I did about patience, okay? Because it will happen. This healing will happen from the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. It's going to happen, okay? It's just going to take a little bit of time. So definitely have patience with yourself, with someone else, whatever your situation is. If you've been in a relationship with this person and you've had some difficulties, have patience and have faith that things are going to work out for you with the Star card. So I truly feel, remember I talked about how there's something very significant about this connection? We're seeing that again here with the Star card. I feel like there's some kind of transcendence going on here, like transcending to a higher level of love, okay? Unconditional love that you have not felt before. I feel that's going to happen with this connection. It's a very, very beautiful, beautiful connection. There's so much like spiritual growth happening with this connection. Then we have the universe. Very interesting. Interesting. I'm looking at all of looks like there's a lot of fire around here. There's a snake, which you have here on the Vitality card. There's someone down here. So what's happening in this card? You know what I feel is happening here? The way that this person has their foot on this other person down here, I feel like, especially because this is below the Five of Swords card, in here, this person is underneath the swords. Here, this person is underneath the foot of this person. And also you have embrace the in-between with the universe. This is the world card. So we're going from like something's closing out and something new is beginning. So I feel with everything that I just said going on here with the placement of this card, there is what is ending and what is beginning, right? What is ending is the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Letting go of this feeling of, oh, when is something bad going to happen? This is too perfect, okay? Letting go of that. Embracing the truth, which is that this person is loyal. This person has your back. This person loves you unconditionally for who you are, okay? And so I see movement forward, embracing this relationship. And also the other person, okay? So it might be the other person that needs to understand that you're loyal, that you have their back, right? So it could be the other way around. Either way, that type of situation is happening in this connection in May. Yeah, so then we have the Chariot card. And what's happening with the Chariot card here is movement forward. So here, it's like you've fully embraced, okay, this person has my back, this person loves me unconditionally, or vice versa, right? And this is whether it's a new relationship or if this is a current relationship that, you know, you've worked through your difficulties. And the two of you, your bond is growing, your bond is deepening. There's a sense of, like I'm hearing tilling the soil. So like creating a really solid, strong foundation for your relationship, and moving forward in love and being open to receive love and to give love to someone else. It's like we're in this together. There's just such a very, very strong bond happening with this person. So absolutely, look at this. You have death and rebirth, but look at this particular death card. It's not your typical death card, right? This is, didn't I say that earlier? There's a sense of transcendence. There's a sense of evolving. There's a sense of like evolving into such a spiritual connection, a very, very deep connection with someone. This is so powerful. I'm telling you, this is so powerful. As long as you or the other person lets go of what's been holding you or them back, what's been holding your relationship back. It's so powerful. So absolutely there's movement as long as there's agreement on both sides, right? Because you have free will. But what I'm seeing in the current energy is that there's movement into this higher spiritual realm with this person. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, there's like a new foundation, new growth. Remember with the Chariot, I said tilling the soil? That's exactly what you have with the Ace of Pentacles here. It's like, you know, planting the seeds for this wonderful, long-lasting relationship. And it's right below the Empress card, which remember here I said, one of the things I said is that you could be creating a home together, a very loving environment, like you're creating something together. You're moving forward in your relationship. You're really planting the seeds for something that could last a lifetime. So is it going to be work? Absolutely. I mean, we see that here because one or both of you needs to release something it's just not meant to be in this relationship any longer or in this relationship at all if it's a new relationship. Okay, so regardless of the situation, this is something from the past that regardless of your situation you need to let go of, either you or the other person or both of you. And then you start things new. Okay, let's get your last card. Actually, I was only going to take one, but this one is stuck here, so we're going to look at that one as well. Yeah, see, you have change in the Two of Pentacles. Love this for you. So, you know, we did have a little bit of energy that needed to be removed here, right? But we absolutely see that happening because you have the healing card here, and then such commitment, such strength moving forward with this connection. And then, you know, the Eight of Swords. So look, the Two of Pentacles is below the Eight of Swords here. So we're going from feeling, now remember, this is just feeling stuck. So getting past this feeling and embracing the relationship and really, really seeing how things have changed. Look at all this change that you have down here from up here. Do you see that? Do you see how things have changed and transformed? Okay, so absolutely. Now let's look at this last card that was stuck here. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's the love card, the Two of Cups. Like I said, you know, this is typically the last card that I take in the reading, but this card was still there. So I think this card kind of speaks for itself, right? So there's a little bit of a journey here where it's kind of like putting your ego aside, either you or this other person or both of you, if you're in a relationship and had some difficulties, okay? You're putting that to the side. And I feel like these difficulties, they weren't that big of a deal. I feel like it's almost ego related, where it's like one or both of you didn't want to compromise, or one or both of you was like, I have to win the argument at all costs. Like, I'm going to win this argument. And then it's like, well, is that really what's important? Or what's important is your relationship and your connection, right? And then if you're single and just coming into this relationship, the thing that's not that big of a deal that I'm seeing is the past. Letting go of past hurts, because that has no place in this beautiful connection that's here. Okay, so I definitely see removal of things that could have held you back from this relationship evolving. And I see you absolutely, truly deepening this connection, like so much. This is unconditional love that is possible here. Okay, so I wish you so much luck with this connection. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching.